All right, so the Indiana Fever, as expected, took down the Dallas Wings. And listen, they hung around longer than they should have, but we put the dagger in them when we should have. We closed the door on them at the end of the game. Now, this is what I wanted to talk about, something that's important. I want all you to guide your attention to the top right of your screen. Pay attention to the WNBA standings as of right now. What do you see on your screen as a something that grabs your attention? As you can see, the Indiana Fever are now tied 16 wins with the 4th seed and the 5th seed, and they are creeping up on the 3rd and 2nd seed. Let me just give you some context. The Indiana Fever are literally what, 1.5 games behind the number 2 seed, y'all. 1.5 game back behind the 2 seed. The Indiana Fever beating the Mercury. Like I said, that was one of the biggest wins of the season, if not the biggest win of the season, because that meant so much to climb in the standings. You can see the Mercury they sliding down. Then the Mercury and the Seattle Storm is about to go into a 3-game feud in about a week or so, a little over a week, from the 10th to the 15th, and we'll be playing bottom feeder teams on that time, so we have time to creep up in the standings as well. But let's just jump straight into this film. I know y'all want to talk about it. Let's talk about Stephanie White real quick. Let's talk about Chloe Bibby, because I don't like how Chloe Bibby came in, dropped 6 points, and immediately went straight to the bench. Okay, now I'm not one to cause the drama or nothing, but I'm gonna dissect the film how it comes across to me. And Chloe Bibby was iced out for the entire first quarter. She didn't play a single second of the first quarter after playing for the first quarter in every game, well, the 2 games when she was on a 7-day contract, right? She was getting meaningful minutes on a 7-day contract, right? How come now that we signed her to a regular standard contract, Chloe Bibby's minutes just dissipate? And the fact that her rhythm didn't even get like messed up or anything, the fact that she still came in and knocked some huge shots down for us when she subbed in, it was a tie game. You're not supposed to be tied with the Dallas Wings. You're just not supposed to be. They're one of the worst teams in the WNBA right now. Anyways, let's just jump straight into the film, okay? So right here, as you can see, Stephanie White iced Bibby out for the entire first quarter. The game was tied up when Bibby checked in, like we just talked about. All it took was 2 minutes and 14 seconds for her to go away from Bibby. Something was definitely suspicious to me. But let's look at Aerie driving kick, opening up Bibby for a tough 3. So Aerie drives, right? Kicks out to Bibby. Bibby lost it. She caught it low. Like, she didn't even catch it high. You could see Bibby caught it with like a heavy dip. Aerie didn't give her the best pass. Bibby catches it down here. Let me show you something. When you catch a basketball, the last thing you want to do is catch it all the way down here, especially when you have a defender closing out this aggressive. She's closing. She's running full speed like Usain Bolt at Chloe. Somehow, Chloe Bibby, with her high release point and how quick she gets her shot off, she's still able to get it off enough time and knock it down. We calling those Bibby bombs from now on. Shout out to everybody who's in a live watch party. We calling these Bibby bombs from now on. And Chloe was just dropping Bibby bombs. She dropped 2 in like 2 minutes. Well, 2 in less than a minute. As you can see right here in this next one, you see, so Chloe right here, right? She knocked 2 threes in less than a minute. She hits a tough 3-point shot here. Once again, look at Aaliyah Boston in the post. Chloe dives in and relocates to the left corner, forcing Aaliyah to get double teamed. And I really preach you shouldn't do this most of the times, but it works right here. Chloe forced Aaliyah Boston to pass the ball to her. But her being a knockdown shooter, look at how little room she has to work with again. She barely has any room to work with. Let me get off that side of the screen so I can see this. Look at how much little space she has to work with. Right here, she caught it with a little dip again. One more time so you can really pay attention. She catches it with a little dip right here, and now she has to go right back up. And look at it, the defender is in her grill. She's like, this is almost a foul, damn near. You could say this is a foul. You know what I'm saying? And Bibby, not even hitting the net, just knocking the shot down. Not even hitting the net. One more time, like, this is not normal, especially for somebody who didn't even play in the whole first quarter. She was iced out. Her flow, everything could be thrown off. She comes in, immediately makes a tough shot leaning. Oh my God, that was just so butter. And now listen, okay, I heard the noise. I heard everybody. So people came in on X and everything was saying Chloe Bibby was getting torched. That's why Chloe Bibby was pulled out the game. She scored 6 points, and this Enrique bucket right here. Is this really on Chloe Bibby right here?
In that possession.
Paige, like, she already stopped the ball right here, right? Chloe Bibby stopped the ball on Paige Becker. Look. She's guarding Paige Becker. She's sliding her puppies. Paige is trying to drive and go for a layup. Chloe is not allowing her. Chloe sliding her puppies right there. Paige realizes nothing is there. I can't get a shot over this tall girl, especially with the ball picked up already, unless I force one. Paige is a tough shot maker. She probably could still make this shot, but you're not going to force a shot like that when you still have 14 seconds left on the shot clock. So she passes it to Arike, and now Paige, already in the paint for however long she's been in the paint, sets a screen in the paint on Kelsey Mitchell, and now Arike steps back, and now Arike goes for a shot over Bibby and makes it. So is this really Chloe Bibby's fault? Can somebody please let me know if I'm tripping? Because apparently, sometimes when I say things, I'm just a biased guy or something. Count with me, ladies and gentlemen. Paige is in the paint right now at 14 seconds, right? We all know the 3-second violation rule, right? We all know how to count to 3 seconds. She really stepped in when it was 15 seconds, but we're just counting 14. Because you see right here, Paige is already in the paint with 15 seconds. Let me move to the left side so you guys can see. The shot clock right here is at 15 seconds, right? So now that that's clear, Paige sets the screen. Chloe, Arike steps back on Chloe. Paige, yet still in the paint. That's 3 seconds already. Arike takes the shot now, 11 seconds. And like, that's 4 seconds near in the paint, and you can say that's 3 seconds. Setting the screen in the paint, making a DHO in the paint regardless. Like, making a DHO and then screening in the paint after already being in the paint, and the official's not calling that as not suspicious. Stephanie White, you don't see nothing wrong with that. Like, and you're going to blame Chloe Bibby for that? She already stopped the ball. She damn near was a point of attack defender on this play. Once Chloe does this, right here, automatically. As a coach, I'm automatically applauding Chloe Bibby. You stopped the ball. Their best player, you stopped her. You made her pick the ball up. Now, Chloe's one girl, okay? It's a quick screen in the paint, a hard screen. Arike, you thinking she's about to drive in the paint. She doesn't want to shoot a midi. She steps back, and now Chloe is still offering a good shot contest. Arike is not that tall. Chloe's offering a good shot contest right here. This is not a bad shot contest. And she just makes a tough shot because Arike is a tough shot maker, you know? And you got to keep in mind, Chloe Bibby came in when the game was tied, you know? And 2 minutes later that she left the game, they was up 4. You know, that's all I'm saying. Like, look right here. Chloe picks up a foul on Paige Beckers. And you know, Chloe was playing great defense on Paige as well. Her hand was under Paige's arm, not over. So y'all let me know, how is this a foul right here?
She just plays the right
look,
way.
Paige going downhill.
Where the ball needs to...
Like, please tell me how this was a foul. Can we zoom in? All right, we got it zoomed in. Please tell me right here. So right here, you see her arm is on Paige's stomach/chest, right? Cool. So Chloe, her arm is under Paige's arm. Usually what shooters do, like you see what Chris Paul do a lot, when you're about to shoot a shot and the defender's arm is over your arm, right? If there's an arm right here and I'm about to go for a shot, I'm going to shoot like this, so now your arm kind of slaps my arm as I'm going up. The referee sees that, and you're forcing the referee to blow their whistle. But right here, you see Chloe Bibby's arm is not over the arm. It's under the arm, on the body. It's under here. Right? It's not over the arm, it's under. So, right, that meaning that, let's say it's right here, right? Chloe Bibby's arm is not over here, it's in here, it's under, right? So now you can see that Paige is going up and Chloe is not fouling her. Like, you see Paige went straight up. Chloe's arm is still trying to get a shot contest because it was already locked under Paige's elbow.
She understands where the ball needs
and now she picks up she picks up a foul for this, and now everybody gonna blame Chloe for that, right? Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, look at this right here. What was the problem with this play right here? Please, somebody tell me. What could Bibby have done better to stop Paige Beckers right here? Please, let's watch this together, right? So look, Paige isos Chloe Bibby, steps back on her, in her face, and makes a shot. Please tell me. Like, is she Michaela Timpson? Like, I don't like. Paige is trying to go left, trying to go right. Nothing's there because we know Chloe. She knows now Chloe can slide her feet. She already stopped her once before, right? Now Paige has to settle, step back, and Chloe is right there with her, hand in the face, hand right there. Paige has to shoot over the hand. Like, what do you want her to do? You want her to block it? That's the only way. Like, that's the only way we can stop Paige, by blocking her every single time. Nobody's stopping Paige Beckers. I'm sorry, she's a good shot maker. Like, you know. And then you got the same exact defense right here. Somebody tell me, please, what's the difference between that clip I just showed y'all and what's the difference between this clip I'm about to play right here? Look, Paige isoing Chloe, step back, offering a good shot contest. And the only difference is Paige misses. So can you let me know, is it only when Paige misses that it's good defense, or is it good defense? Good defense is good defense. Sometimes you ever think that the offense is just that good, Paige Becker's, her offense is just that good. Look, Chloe's still right there. Still got a hand in the face. Forcing Paige to shoot over the arm. Paige shoots a short shot. A short shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what people wanted. But anyways, now that case is rested, let's go move on to the FIBA checklist. The FIBA checklist, ladies and gentlemen. The FIBA checklist, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let me stop playing. Listen, all right? The Indiana Fever, 70 field goal attempts. They checked that off. Let's make some noise. Gotta love the FIBA checklist. It gets a little messy sometimes. It gets clean sometimes. Sometimes you go 1 for 5 and win. Sometimes you go 5 for 5 and get a blowout. Sometimes you go 1 for 5 and lose with a blowout. It is what it is, right? I like that the FIBA checklist definitely shows, you know, especially when we get close to it, it shows that it really impacts the outcomes of winning and losing. Right here, we attempted 73 field goal attempts without Caitlin Clark. That is a huge deal, showing that we're gelling, we're more connected. We was just averaging about 58 shot attempts without Caitlin Clark. So the fact that we jumped up, we're nearly 15 shots better as a team. That shows how much the additions of Ari McDonald, Chloe Bibby, etc., how much we're gelling. Natasha Howard finding her stride in July. Everything is just clicking at the right moment for the Fever. Let's talk about the 20-team assists. The Indiana Fever has 25 without Caitlin Clark. 25, chat. Come on, y'all. Ain't too much to say. You know what I'm saying? Then let's talk about under 13 team turnovers. All right. Now, listen, that's where things got tricky. That's where things got tricky at. 13 team turnovers. We smashed that. We went way over that. Like, listen, 19 turnovers as a team is unacceptable. Aaliyah Boston with 5. Ari McDonald with 6. Kelsey with 2 turnovers. Natasha with 2 turnovers. Sophie even got 1. Sydney Colson got 2 turnovers. You know, Lexi got a turnover. Like, everybody just seemed to turn the ball over today. I don't know what was in the air. I don't know what they was eating out there in Dallas. I genuinely don't know. It could be whatever, but they need to not turn the ball over that many times, especially against a better team, because that will bite you in the caboose. I found out about that word. I've been using it since. But let's talk about 14 fast break points. I mean, 15 fast break points is the limit. I don't know why I typed. It was opposite. Yeah, it's supposed to be 15 fast break points as a threshold, and 14 is what the Fever got. So the Fever scored 14 fast break points as a team. Literally 1 point shot from the 15 fast break points. I will take it because we probably only cracked that one time without Caitlin Clark. Literally probably one time without Caitlin playing. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the big three combining for 60 points. Guess who that is? If you didn't know, if you're new here, is Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, and the next leading scorer combined in points. If it adds up to 60, we call that the big three because we're missing Caitlin. So today's big three is Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, and yours truly, Ari McDonald with 15 points, and they combined for Kelsey Mitchell has 23, Aaliyah has 12, that's 35, Ari with 15, that's 50 points, as you can see on your screen. And with that being said, the Fever go 2 for 5, 40% for the Fever checklist. And with that being said, let's hand out the MVP. Y'all take a wild guess of who it is. If you was in a live watch party, you know. Natasha. Yo, let's talk about it. Natasha Howard with 11 points, 16 rebounds. Like, yo, she be having the quietest big games. Like, Natasha Howard really be having the 20 and 15 games, 17 and 11 games, 15 and 13 games. Like, her double-double game is strong. Her points always there. Her assists always there. She does it efficiently as hell. Tonight, it wasn't so efficient, you know, 4 for 9 from the field. But I don't even care because 6 of these rebounds were offensive rebounds alone. Like, that's cool. For context, the Dallas Wings as a whole team had 4 offensive rebounds in total. Natasha Howard out-rebounded the Dallas Wings on the offensive end and second chance opportunities by herself. Like, if you want even more context, look at how much second chance points we scored. We scored 14 second chance points compared to the Dallas's 5 second chance points. We had 14 offensive rebounds as a team, and 6 of those was Natasha Howard, and 4 of those were for Aaliyah Boston. We are just crashing the glass. We own the rebound team. I'm pretty sure we're going to be a top 5 rebounding team by the end of this season. The way we've been rebounding the ball way better lately, because earlier in the season, we couldn't box out. We couldn't grab a board, nothing. And Natasha even sprinkled 2 steals in there as well. Now take a second guess of who's the X Factor. Everybody, guess who's the X Factor. I'll give y'all 5 seconds before I show y'all. Take a wild guess of who's the X Factor. If you was in a watch party, you know. But you wouldn't have guessed this. The entire Fever team was the X factor tonight. This was a full team effort from every single body. Everybody came to play. Everybody showed up. I don't care who shot what. I don't care who turned over what. When I watch this game, without even looking at the full film breakdown, I can tell that this was a full team effort. Everybody came to show. You can even look at the box score. Chloe Bibby dropping 6 points in 2 minutes. You got Damaris Dantas coming in. Although she was inefficient, you know, she still dropped 5 points, 3 rebounds, grabbed the offensive rebound. Sydney Colson even had an offensive rebound, 2 rebounds, 2 assists for Sydney Colson, 1 steal with 3 points, and that 3 was a clutch 3. Not a clutch 3, but a much needed 3. You got Lexi Hall. She's 3 for 7, 7 points. 1 turnover, still got 1 assist, 1 steal as well. Lexi Ho, not the loudest game on the box score, but her defense was there tonight as well. Ari McDonald, 15 points. She could have got X Factor alone. Ari McDonald with 15 points. She 6 assists, 4 rebounds. She did have 6 turnovers, but listen, 4 for 6 from the 3-point line. I'm taking Scary Ari every day. Laser. Every day she laser in them shots. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Kelsey Mitchell with 23 points. 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Like I'm telling y'all, this was a full team effort. Kelsey Mitchell with 3 threes. Aaliyah Boston, 12 points, 11 rebounds, a double-double of her own.
Bow, bow, bow.
Come on, Aaliyah. 5 assists, 3 steals. Aaliyah combined for 4 stocks. And listen, you got what you got. Sophie with 6 points, 5 rebounds. Sophie with a quiet 5 rebounds as well. I didn't expect that. 2 steals, 1 block. Sophie alone combined for 3 stocks. Stop playing with her. You know what I'm saying? Listen, and Sophie grabbed an offensive rebound. Like I said, this was a full team effort. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. It's your boy Venom. I love y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the sub button. We're literally, 58 subs away from 26.2K. That would be amazing. If we can hit it, 58 of y'all, hit subscribe right now. I love y'all. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. It's your boy Venom. We out of here.